Hello, my alien students. Hope everyone is doing well. So let's continue the project which we stopped last class, which was this one, the architectural project. Our aim was to convert the AutoCAD file into Revit. Okay, so we've done the floor plan for the first floor. What we can do is maybe go to the south view, and yeah, so level 3 is not visible. Okay, so I just teach you one trick. Okay, I want you to have a look at this screen and just tell me, what do you see? Just think about it and tell me, what do you see? You see two levels which are in blue color and one in black color. Okay. So what does that mean? Any ideas? Please tell it in the comment section. Okay. Hey, John, level 1 and level 2 in blue, it means this. Level 3 in black, it means this. Somebody's calling me. Yeah, just let me know what's the difference between black and blue. Okay. I'll tell you what's the story. I'll give you some time, think about it, and let me know. See, these two levels, level 1 and level 2, are in the project browser. That's why it is in blue color. And if it's black in color, that means it is not in the project browser. So my aim is to get this level 3 here, okay, in the project browser. So the procedure to get it is go to view. Okay, what's a project browser? Just a random question. Project browser is a list of views. Okay, view all, you see, list of views. So what you can do is, if I want to create a view, I need to be in the view tab, plan view, floor plan. Okay, now you will see it's become blue color. Okay, now my aim is to copy these, what all I have done, to the level 3. So what I'll do is copy, align to selected level. Okay, done. You just wait for some time and you got level 2 there. Set detached file, say okay, doesn't matter, only warnings. Okay, so what we've done is, if we go to level 2 now, we have these floors created. Okay, so yeah, if you go to level 2 ceiling, we should be having the ceiling, which is perfectly fine. Okay, see, this scenario is only applicable if they are the same level. That means same design, same, yeah, design. Okay, so we will save this project, and now in the next class what I'll do is we will start placing the plumbing fixtures. Okay, so just save this project. This is the architectural project file, and I will close all the hidden views and we start the next okay, now what we'll do is we will link this. So we say new, we're going to start a new one, system or plumbing, open. Okay, so now we have a blank screen. Okay, nothing is there. If I go to 3D view, nothing is there. Okay, what I'll do is I will link this architectural file. So link. Okay, okay, I have linked the file. I will hide those elevation marker. I say select all instances visible in view and hide elements. Okay, so we can see the screen. Okay, so what's the good practice is, whenever you link a file, select the Revit file, pin it, and edit type, room bounding, apply. Okay, okay. Why do we do that? This is very important, especially room bounding. It's very important if you are doing HVAC. Okay, because we're doing spacing and zones. That time you use. In plumbing, as far as I'm concerned, now it's not important. Okay, so anyway, let's keep moving forward. Now what we need to do is we need to link the AutoCAD file, because the architect has told us where to place. We've not done doors, but that's not an important thing. Okay, I believe here will be the plumbing fixtures. Okay, doors would be here, so you enter from here and then whatever. Okay, similarly in level 2 we have the same story. My aim now, okay, you've done this, right? Yeah, okay. Good habit is to go to an elevation view. See, there are two levels. Okay, level 1 and level 2. This is our level. It's written as plumbing 1 and plumbing 2. I'm talking about this one. Plumbing 1 is actually level 1. Level 2 is level 2 plumbing. Okay, I hope it's clear now. Hmm. Okay, now what you need to do is we've selected it, we've pinned it. Yes. Okay, if it's becoming headache, just do this so you don't select it by accident. Okay. So anyway, now what we'll do is we'll link a CAD file, plumbing layout. You can keep manual origin to our current view only. I would generally keep it black and white. Okay, this file has a bit of a problem. Okay, we can't select it because it is okay. Okay, generally what I do is see, you can work in this black and white, which I don't generally like. What I'll do is I will select it. So VG imported category. Okay, select all and change the color to red. Okay, so it makes life easy. Make it colorful, looks attractive to the eyes. You're not seeing something. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to align this with this. Okay. This is a 2D file. I can move. There is no effect to anything. It is a 2D file. I can't move the Revit file because it's a model, isn't it? Bad habit. Okay. So what I'll do is I will align. Okay. So we are happy there. And then any one corner, this corner with that corner, if it's done wrong. So it's the same building. Okay. So he has done it. Hmm. Okay. So I hope you understood what I've done so far. Okay. Now, next story is you see there's a lot of information which is not required. A lot of stuff. Naming, tagging, shaft, dimensions. This is all irrelevant for us when we're doing a plumbing project. See, one method is okay. I would like you to comment in the comment section. Hey John, how would I hide it? How would I hide or remove? Hide would be a better word, a better hint. Subject 3,600. I don't need this, isn't it? Lab 1, lab 1, lab 1, lab 1, not required. We will do it. For example, clinic 1, clinic 4. They have cleaned this drawing so you don't get too much of the junk. But in the earlier drawing, I had a lot of, for example, this guy here, he is doing, I don't know what he's doing. So, training room or whatever. We don't need all this. Okay, we don't need this garden or alien stuff or human stuff here. Okay, my question is, maybe tell me in the comment section, hey John, how would I remove it? Or hide it, let's use the word. Okay, so please let me know. I want you to think about it. I'm sure there are several methods to do it. So please think about it and let me know. Okay. In the next class, I will show you how to do it. Okay. So I like some comments to tell me, hey, John, how would I hide these example, these stuff which is irrelevant for me. Okay. So we hope you enjoyed this class where I linked um, a Revit file on an AutoCAD, sorry, on a Revit architectural file. We linked a Revit architectural file. On top of that, we put this AutoCAD file. Okay. So in the next class, what I'll do is I'll show you how to hide this stuff in an alien manner. And moving forward, we start modeling those stuff. Okay. Anyway, hope everybody enjoyed this beautiful class. We will see each other in the next class. Bye.